Hi, I'm Barbara Van Matre with Real Estate Sales Mastery. Um, you're probably at this channel because you're either in real estate and just need a little help, or you're thinking about getting real estate and you want to know what that entails. A little bit about me. So, I didn't have any advantages that anyone else had. I grew up very poor in a trailer park. Then I grew up in a children's home. I made my way through life without going to college. I went mostly into some kind of sales field, and then I found real estate. I've been in real estate for about 7 years now. Um, and the first couple of years were a little rough. I was a little bit lost, didn't have a mentor, didn't know where to start, what to do, because let's be honest, real estate school does not teach you how to do real estate. It teaches you laws and all of that. So once you get past school, you're lost. I was lost. I didn't know what to do. So I went into general brokerage with a few different firms, the bigger firms, and didn't have a whole lot of success because I just didn't know where to start and what to do. And it's a huge problem. 90% of all realtors fail in the first 5 years. And that's a huge problem because real estate is a great business to be in. You can make a lot of money. It can be really fun, and it can give you a very flexible job life, work job balance, work life balance. And that's important to be happy in life. We don't want to work 60 hours a week, and I don't think you have to. I don't. I never have. I decided to go from general brokerage to a builder, and that ended up being a great niche for me. I do recommend that if you're just getting in and you need quick money and to learn the business, go work for a builder for a year. It's great training. You will still have to get out of working for a builder and learn a little bit more about general brokerage, but you could actually do that while you're working for the builder. So you're ready to go. You're making connections. You're learning how to sell. You're learning how to promote yourself. It's really good. I went work for a builder, and my first year, I only worked for 6 months of the year. Came in about the last 6 months of the year. I think I made $60,000, which is pretty good. But I went in there, and when I was at work, I worked. Anything I did was leading to a sale some way, somehow. My second year, I made, I think it was 100. I'll have to get all my pay things, but I think I made 160,000 my second year. My third year, I made 300 and something thousand, and my fourth year, I made 430,000. Now, a little bit of that was from me being the broker in charge. Not a lot. I got $400 for every, so really only a few, maybe $5,000 of that. Um, so that's a significant amount of money, $430,000. I will show a video where I show my tax returns. I've been in Upstate Real Producers magazine. That's on the wall. I've been on it twice. You can't see because it's blurred, but these are all my awards for being the top 1 to 3 agent in the United States for all of EPCON. For 3 years, top 5 agent in Greenville County, where I live. I'm in Greenville, South Carolina. So I've learned to do the business, and I kind of learned it mostly on my own, which is unfortunate because I think I could have been really much more successful, much more quick had I had a mentor. So you're asking, like I do, when people are teaching other people to do what they're successful at, you're thinking, well, if you're so successful, why are you on a video teaching? Because when I was working for a builder, I got so busy, I had assistants. I had one assistant, and then she got promoted within the company to the main office. So I got another assistant. And one of my favorite things to do was to teach them how to be successful in real estate. I didn't want them to stay my assistants forever unless they wanted to. There is enough to go around for everyone. Life is abundant, and the more you give in life, the more you get. So it's a selfish thing of me a little bit. I'm giving to all of you and I'm going to get back from that. I think it's the rule of life. So I believe in that. So I really like mentoring and teaching. It makes me happy. It doesn't take a ton of time in my day. But as you get to know me a little more, you'll realize that I don't spend 40 hours a week in real estate and I'm successful. I don't think it's necessary. I hear all these real estate gurus who say when you first start the first 6 months, you have to spend 12 hours a day on your business. I think that's crazy. 12 hours a day, why would you get into any job that you had to work 12 hours every day to be successful? It's more about making your hours count and doing the things that you need to do to promote your business and sales while you're working. Like work smarter, not harder, right? Um, so I worked for my builder for 4.5 years. And then I decided to leave them and take a year off. So I have worked since I was 15 years old, maybe a little younger. We used to be able to get work permits back in the day, and our parents, I worked at Shoney's was my first job. Doing the salad bar at 15. I can't believe they let us do that, but I haven't had a break and I have a while before I can retire. I am 53 years old. Um, and I probably won't retire till maybe I'm 60. So, or either go down to part time. So I wanted to take a year off and take a little retirement. I traveled to Indonesia by myself. I went on a bunch of other trips with friends and I worked on my house. After I came back, I decided I wanted a little bit more freedom with my own schedule. So I did not go to work for a builder. I went to work in general brokerage for a company called Bluefield Realty Group, which is more local here, but it's a great company. And we'll go over how to choose a great company because this is my fourth real estate brokerage that I've ever been in. And this is the only one that I feel like that I have found that you could be successful at. And there are some key reasons why, and we'll go over that in another video. So I've been working for them or under them because you pretty much work on your own. They're just running everything through them. You're a 1099. And we'll go over that in another video too, if you like. So I've been working with them for about a month and a half, something like that. I had my first closing yesterday. I have a $1.2 million listing coming up, a $530,000 listing coming up. I'm going on a listing appointment for someone who is in my sphere, which we'll talk about. And I'm going there today, and that will be 445,000, I think, is what we're listing that house for. So that's a lot in a month and a half. And then I have a bunch of people I'm currently working with to find land and stuff. So was I a little bit apprehensive about going into general brokerage, coming from a builder and thinking, can I repeat that success? Well, I was, but I'm repeating that success, and it's because I'm doing the things that I did that made me successful before. And I want to teach you that because I want everyone to be successful. I want you to have a work-life balance. I want you to be successful. And there are millions and millions and millions of people out there. So there is plenty to go around. And I think that the more of an understanding of you that you have of being a good real estate agent and working better for your clients and how to do this job, the better we all look, because there is a lot of really bad real estate agents out there. So I don't want you to be one of them. So anyway, I hope that you will subscribe to my channel and learn from me, and then I'll learn from you. I learn something new every day. I don't think you should ever quit learning. I would love to learn from you. I want to always be getting better and perfecting my craft. So I hope you will join me on this journey. I'm very, very happy to meet all of you, and I hope that you find something of value from the videos that I put up. And if you want anything in particular for me to go over, just let me know. And I am happy to do a video on that. I like to bring on some guests eventually that can teach us some other things, maybe some builders, maybe some mortgage brokers, everyone in our industry who can teach us something. That would be great. I'd love to do that. Until my next video, you guys have a wonderful day. I wish you all the success in the world. And if you want to see my new videos, just subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.